Hi YouTube, this is JJ714 again. I am re-recording my last video that I talked about my daughter getting her report card and also her school day pictures. I recorded it, it was fine, I uploaded it, but however, in my reviewing it somewhere toward the end, the voice or the volume just vanished. What happened? I don't know. So I'm actually going to record the video. But basically what I was saying in that video is that our daughter, we are very, very proud of her. She is actually in the 4th grade this year, and she attends a public school. My husband and I both stress education to our daughter because in this day and time, the way that with shortage of jobs and so forth, it basically a master's degree is become the new bachelor's degree. And the more education you get, the better it is for you, or gives you better advantages as far as the job market is concerned, or even if you want to be your own entrepreneur. It's great to have education because it's so competitive, and being able to compete internationally or globally, you need to know certain things. So our daughter, she already knows she wants to attend Harvard, and so with that, we stress to her, in order to go to Harvard, you got to make sure that your grades, you start even now at her age in elementary school doing very well, because all you're doing is, as you go from one grade to another, you're building upon what you learned the year prior to. So needless to say, she received her report card today and she had all A's. And we're proud of her because of the fact our daughter, she's the only child, and that was not necessarily by choice, but that's just what happened. And so ever since she's been in school, she's done very, very well. She, as I mentioned before, she goes to public school. Since I am unemployed and been unemployed for the last 2 years and 3 months, I do tend to volunteer at her school. And this year, because of the fact that there's so much cutback in education and the teachers do not have the extra, teacher assistant in the class, it's imperative that parents make themselves available to be able to assist the teachers, because I know while I'm in my daughter's class, there are times that the students that are really, really good, and then even those that fall in between, they can't really get the attention that they need, because you have maybe one or two students that are at the very lowest level, but they're also the attention getter. So it's very important that parents, if you are available, that you make yourself available not only for your child but for that school, because by you supporting the school and supporting your child's teacher, it actually impacts your child and helps your child become a better student, because they know my mom or dad can pop up at any time. I don't know when they may show up. And I've actually had parents who know that their kids are very, I don't ever like to say that a child is bad. I would say that the child is busy. But most parents know their own children. But I've actually seen parents standing up in the hallway looking at their kids' behavior and the child not even knowing that their parent is there. But I'm just saying, if you're at home, you're for whatever reason, due to lack of job, or you just like being at home, please look at being a part of your child's education. Your child would appreciate you for doing it, and I know that the school will appreciate having your support. But with that, our daughter, she's done very, very well as far as her grades. And our goal next year is to find some volunteer things for her to do, because not only do schools like Harvard and Yale look at things such as your high grade GPA average, they also look at your involvement in the community, and are you a sociable type person. And even though our daughter is the only child and she sort of don't realize how good that can be at times, because she doesn't have to share things. It's we try to keep her involved and make sure that she's a part of things in her school as well as in the local community. Now, getting to the school day picture, I brought that up again because I said that in my last video that she was bringing the pictures down. Well, I'm going to say that part of the reason we get her pictures is I'm not too particularly excited about the pictures because I think they do a pretty okay job. But I mean, if you want professional pictures, you can go pay for those as well. And now the school day pictures cost almost as much as a packet for professional pictures, but we get them so that there are so many things that happen in the world now, and I always like to have updated pictures of her, but also because we don't have family that lives in the immediate area, so we always try to make sure that all of our family members have updated pictures of her, like the grandparents and stuff. And trust me, don't give one grandparent pictures and don't give the other grandparent. You won't hear the last of that. But here is her school day picture. Now,